What's up guys, it's Ternell, welcome to the video, and today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about audio interfaces. Okay, so if you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys know that I bought the 3rd generation Focusrite Scarlett Solo, and so I bought it for $110 on Amazon, and I think it's a great deal, only because Focusrite interfaces are some of the best audio interfaces on the market right now. Okay, and the best way I could describe an audio interface is it's basically a console you connect into your computer that has extra inputs and outputs you wouldn't normally get with your computer. And another thing about audio interfaces is that it has its own sound card, so if you connect anything into it, you'll be getting the sound of your audio interface and not your computer. And so most audio interfaces have XLR inputs and instrument inputs. Okay, so the XLR input is used for XLR cables, and XLR cables are usually used for microphones. This microphone I have right here is the MXL 770 and it's connected with XLR. Okay, so the instrument input is basically a 1/4-inch jack, and you'll be able to connect guitars, basses, and anything else that has a 1/4-inch jack as well. And you're also able to connect speakers and headphones that are 1/4-inch jack as well. My current headphones right now are connected with a 1/4-inch. And another feature of audio interfaces is that it has its own headphone amp, and so basically you'll be able to power higher impedance headphones. So impedance is basically how much power you need to power your headphones, and the unit we use is ohms, and so the higher impedance, the more power you'll need. And so my headphones are 250 ohms, and the Scarlett Solo powers them just fine. When you get your audio interface, you're just going to connect it to your computer with USB. And the second thing you're going to want to do is check if your sound output is to your audio interface. So if you're on Windows, you're basically just going to go on the bottom right, you're going to click this speakers icon, and then just click speakers, and then you're going to click Focusrite USB audio in my case. And the output that comes out of your audio interface is basically any headphones or speakers you have plugged into it. And just so you guys know, audio interfaces don't have their own speaker system, so you're going to have to buy a pair of headphones or speakers to go along with it. Okay, so that was just a general setup of the audio interface into your computer, but now we're going to hop into FL Studio and discuss some problems I found in there. So if we put a pattern into the playlist and hit play, nothing happens and nothing moves. And this is just because we're using the FL Studio ASIO and not the ASIO that comes with our audio interface. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do in FL Studio is go to Options, and then go to Audio Settings. And in this tab, we're going to be changing our ASIO, which is basically a program that translates the sound coming out of your DAW into your speakers or your audio interface. And so we're going to be clicking Device and then going to Focusrite USB ASIO, which is the ASIO that comes with your audio interface. And after you do this, you're just going to want to exit out and do a quick metronome test to make sure audio is coming out of where you want it to be. And so I heard it from my headphones, and now we're going to move on to the last problem. Alright, and the last problem I encountered pertains to YouTubers or streamers who are using OBS and FL Studio. If you guys have noticed in my other videos, I would record stuff out of FL Studio, but no sound would come from FL Studio. And this is just because your audio interface isn't synced to your OBS. And so how we're going to do this is we're going to download a plugin called Voxengo Recorder. I will leave a link in the description for you guys to download it. And as you can see in FL Studio, I'm playing the metronome, but in OBS it's not recording anything. And our goal is to make this meter moving with the metronome in FL Studio. As soon as you've downloaded Voxengo Recorder, you're just going to drag it into the last slot of your master track. Alright, so once you're in here, you're just going to click the MME device, and you're going to route it to your sound card of your computer. So for most people, it'll be Realtek digital output, and if you don't know yours, you can just check all of these devices right here, or just search it up yourself. Okay, so we're just going to click Realtek digital output, and then right here it says output to file. We're just going to make that output to MME. And then we're just going to hit start and then close out. And if we did this right, we should be able to see a meter moving on OBS with FL Studio. Alright, and so we can see right here the desktop audio is moving, and that means we did it correctly. So whenever you use OBS to record or stream sounds from FL Studio, you just want to use this plugin called Voxengo Recorder, and that'll save your life. Alright, so I think that about does it for the video. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys want me to review anything else, just let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys like this style of video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you guys want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button. But I think that pretty much does it, so be on the lookout for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.